Hello and welcome to Holdredge's Crusade. We are here in Velketor's Labyrinth. Just adjusting some sound levels real quick. Rebooted. Everything gets messed up. Alright. So we're in Velketor's Labyrinth right now, and we are going to be doing the mercenary for the quest here. All the quests, there's 3 of them in total, come here from Ratty Wool Perpin. So let's go and hail him and see what he's got to say. Oh, thank the gods you were here. Things are getting out of hand. When we discovered the restless ice corrupting Velius, we didn't expect that it would seep into Velketor's Labyrinth. Alas, here we are in this moment together. They sent me here to be a scout to determine whether or not this place is as corrupt as we suspect, but it is worse. This isn't the kind of task I am cut out for. I'm not much of a fighter, I'm more of a poet. I long for the days of a warm hearth and a flagon of mead, singing sonnets to wary adventurers such as yourself. Wow, that sounds rather interesting. Adventurers! Oh wait, yes, you're an adventurer. Boy, could I use your help. Look, you will notice that there's places teeming with the same infected fauna that have been plaguing the waste. However, I have no idea why they decided to make home here. They are making it very dangerous. Could you lend a hand by clearing out these monsters? Yeah, you see, there's orcs somehow got in here and made their home. I can't fathom why, but it isn't like we can just ask them, can we? The magic has affected the gargoyles here as well, changing them. If they are not properly destroyed, they will simply spread the infection even further. And finally, the spiders here have become corrupted, but how fast they can multiply, we must lessen their numbers, or they will build a massive nest and take over all of Ilias. Alright, so orcs. Great, remember they are much tougher before their corruption. The magic in this area seems to be empowering them even further. Gargoyles, they weren't so terrifying, they'd be stunning works of art, don't you think? Too bad you couldn't just simply put them into a torpor. I would love to get a closer look at them. And spiders, not too long ago, I met a gnome who I had asked for help with this. She just screamed off and ran. The spiders seemed really bugged her. Make sure that they stop moving fully after you kill them. They have been known to get back up and scurry off. Alright, so the 3 quests. We need to kill 10 spiders, 10 restless ice gargoyles, I think. Yeah, gargoyles, and the 5 orcs. So if we look at the map here, it's the same kind of map as before in the previous incarnation of the zone. So it's got some verticality to it and whatnot. This right here is kind of the name I want to kind of go after and get up to. We got to fight through the ice paws, but then we'll get over here. So I'm going to be here for a while, but we'll finish the quest. The name that I'm looking for drops a upgraded hammer. And let's see here. I don't know if I mentioned it last episode, but I was given a raid 2-hander. So here is that. I can't use it yet till 115. And then I have all the containers from the ore that I had gotten for some tier 3 stuff when that becomes a thing. And so this is also a tier 3 zone. This is going to be a little bit harder than what we have been used to so far. I'm gonna break follow. I'm gonna invis, kind of just scout around here. I haven't been here in years, so there's a spider there, 2 spiders there. He's all undead. Yeah. More spider over here, and some unprepared adventurers right here. All right. So I'm gonna fight right here at the zone line. I don't know how. I got a campfire set up. I'm just not sure how, like, the difference between these are going to be. So these are what, level 113 mobs? I can load that. All right, perfect. If I can get up here. What happened? Alright, I don't know what happened. My mercenaries are on, so... I think it's just gonna be a... There we go. Let me turn taunt on for my pet. Let's see if I can get slow on this thing. I don't know what happened there. That is, he got hit for 32, quite a bit in a row, so 32,000. But he was fully buffed, so I'm not sure what happened. I couldn't get, I couldn't click my self-heal fast enough, so. Oh well. The pet is tanking it just fine though. The level 104 pet is tanking it just fine. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Alright, well, you know, that's how we start these adventures, alright? Holdredge dies. And, we just get used to it. I have no idea. Alright, so is that pet still alive? Oh, that pet's not even taking damage. Here, let's, companions, Aegis. Let's make him a little bit buffer, right? There we go. He's good. Where's Min Companion? Do I have that on my bar? I don't even have it on my bar. That's how lazy I am. Alright, we killed the mob. Holdredge is dead. All praise Holdredge. Alright, so... yeah. I gotta rebuff and redo that, I guess. I'm not gonna redo the video. I just want to show that you can die instantaneously. So, I'll be back. Alright, we are back. We will try this again. Can Holdredge tank tier 2? Can he? I think he can. I think, I just wasn't really trying very hard. I was expecting the pushovers that we ever been expected in tier 1, so I'm just gonna have to change up a little bit here. I can't believe the freaking mage pet. It's not even 111 plus. Mage is 109. Can't believe that thing tanked that thing without even flinching. Definitely gonna try this again. All right. So everybody down here. I'm gonna go defend with. I'm gonna use mantle, just in case here. Mantle, right? So all the mercenaries are on. Everything's good. Let's get them slowed. There we go. Now we're good. I think it's just, you know, I got some unlucky hits there because it was pretty vicious. But I think we should be fine now. Alright, so we need to make our way through this zone, and luckily we have a mage, right? So I can skip around and call a hero to certain spots, so that's going to be fantastic. Because there's no way in hell I'm going up this slippery slope with all these characters one by one. Like, I've done it in the original. You know, it's just too much work, especially with mobs that'll instantly kill you. Like, you're not going to make it to the zone line if you get hit, most likely. There we go. This guy is just getting peppered. We don't even have mantle on anymore, so definitely working out pretty good there. Alright, so that's a collectible, I think. So we're gonna go right over here. We're gonna snag this spider. And get him over here. Go, let's get slow on this guy. So these hit for 32,000. That's more HP than like some of the original mobs in the game. So I think we're at that point where it's gonna be a little bit more challenging for sure in the tier 2 sections of the game of this expansion, Torrent of Elias, but I think we just, you know, we'd have paid a little bit more attention. And I'm making sure to slow every damn thing that comes by, for sure. And as the mage levels up, he will save our lives even more. I wonder how much experience these give to him. Come on. Definitely a lot more hit points. And they're undead. I would not dare take my shield off right now. I would not dare. So I also bought, so I was talking about raid loot, right? I bought 4 crystallized restless, no, diamondized restless ore, right? So that's the COV raid. I bought 4 of those, and I bought 2 Night of Shadow raid ores for the earring and for the what is the other item? The Paladin Shadow Knight 2-hander. And I'm planning a series. I'm hoping to it's gonna involve a Shadow Knight soloing, and I'm hoping to kind of use a lot of this stuff. Like the earrings for Nomergard here, but for the Necromancer Nomergard, but the I'm gonna be trying to get a raid loot item for every level cap weapon, a 2-handed weapon, and we're gonna try to. I'm trying to plan it all out, like solo all the group missions and stuff, you know, 110 plus and whatnot. So it's something I'm working on, and I'm gonna actually use my the persona shadow for the Shadow Knight on my Necromancer, and kind of just do that. It's kind of like a little fun. Just, you know, I've seen videos of like you know, Shadow Knight soloing, you know, certain group bosses and stuff like that, but they're in full raid loot, you know. And it's another thing, you see other people soloing certain names and stuff, and they're in like full blood soaked and stuff like that. Like, it's not you know, it's hard, you know, not as it's equivalent to raid loot, blood soaked and restless ice and ice encrusted and all that stuff. So I'm going to try to acquire as much of it as I can. Holdredge will, you know, benefit, because at 120 I'm going to give him a raid 2-hander, and we're going to have some fun. Oh my gosh, come on, jump. I need to clear fear so bad. Like, I need an amulet of necropotence just to, like, not be small in certain situations, like right here. So that is going to be soon, actually. I'm planning out the Paladin Epic, and we do have to go to Paladin, or Plane of Fear for the Paladin Epic, so we'll definitely clear fear when we do that. There we go. Alright, I think we can get some damage going here. But yeah, so that's one of the benefits of playing on Verant is being able to just straight up buy the raid loot. I do plan on trying to get a character into a raid guild. I don't know what character, and I don't know what guild. I would like to raid at 125. So I got a lot of work to go. But we'll see. If I could get a paladin in, you know, that'd be fantastic. But I would assume at this point getting, you know, a tank into a raid would be far more difficult than any, like, say a necromancer or something like that. But I would be willing to play pretty much any class. So if you're on Verant and you have a raid guild, and you're looking for a player who will play any class, let me know. Though it would take me a while to level up some, but I'd probably use personas to to do some of it. Oh my gosh, really? The self-heal's just not fast enough sometimes. Perfect. So it's not too bad. Not too bad at all, right? Like, the the mage is getting 0.3% experience at 109 with all his experience at 100% experience, so that's not terrible, I guess. But it's nothing like that experience bonus from last week. Okay, yeah, so that every time you hear that sound, the word Restless Ice went somewhere across the screen on one of my windows. And that one was a loot one. Restless Ice Slush. So annoying. But it just gives me an alert to look over here, right? I can purify that off right away. I don't know why the mercenary doesn't heal it off. I could have swore when I was playing in with my necromancer, the mercenary I had would clear it off, but maybe there's something I'm missing to her that she doesn't. This healer I have doesn't cure anything anymore. So I don't know. Maybe it's because she's in reactive and versus like balanced or something. Alright, so 4 of 10 now. This guy should spawn pretty soon. Let me look over here. There's another one. So when that guy spawns, we'll kill him again. I'm gonna Mars gift that just for the mana. Some mod rod. Alright, you need to make a mod rod. Slowed and good to go. Those mod rods have really like helped my downtime so much. At this point, like, you know, it's like it's pretty bad. But I think it's because we're missing a lot of stuff, right? We're missing Jan's Veil from TBL, which is the illusion mask that gives like 20 to 50 points of mana regen. We're missing a modern mount. We're still using the House of Thule tier 1 mount, and we don't have fully upgraded gear, so that is another thing. Oh, there's the unprepared adventurer. We'll get him again. I don't know where the orcs spawn. I know up here is dogs because it says Ice Paws. So we're gonna have to figure out where they spawn. Luckily, I think all this is undead, so I should just be able to freely invis through it and get to where I need with the mage and then call everybody up. Oh, we'll see. Alright, this guy's good. He's cooked. And I did give the pets mage weapons to kind of help them out slightly, but you know, who knows. There we go. Let's get this guy slowed a little bit beforehand. 35,000. Jeez. A 35,000 and a 22,000 right at the same time. Ouch. Plus he's got some touch on it. What is this? What the hell? Oh my god, I got killed again. What was that? What was that? Taunt, you stupid pet. Something got on me. Like some kind of necrotic touch. Alright, here's somebody that can actually see what's going on here. Oh my gosh, this is rough. This is definitely rough. Alright, who's tanking right now? It looks like the mercenary's tanking, so... There we go. Let's do Companion's Aegis, Elemental Shard, Dark Symbiosis. There we go. Just get as much damage as we can on this thing here. Let's see here. I want to res him, but I don't want him to. I don't want him to attack this thing. Call. Alright, I'm gonna turn him away so he does not attack it. Actually, that's not gonna even matter. Let's just do this. Let's go blessed. He has no buffs, but he's still gonna take some damage because he is gonna taunt it, I guess. Alright, gosh. Okay. Now, we got hit by something that just absolutely destroyed us. We're not gonna be able to find that, so... Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go rebuff and, yeah, cry a little bit. Because I gotta figure out what that necrotic strike or whatever that was. Because I feel like that was my demise. I just need to figure out what it was. So, be right back. Alright, so I was trying to figure out what was killing me. And it's this spell right here, Necromantic Touch. 155,000 damage per tick for 3 ticks. Also decreases mana by 1,500 per tick. That is what those unprepared adventurers are casting upon me. That is what is killing me. So they're hitting me for 32, 35,000. And then they're proccing this on there. And I just didn't notice it. Because it goes over here in my buff bar. And I'm like, I need like a debuff bar, right? Like that's what this game needs, is a debuff bar, right? You can see what you have. You have so many buffs, it's hard to tell. So that's what that is. So I think we can work with that now that I know that it exists. It was actually nerfed in 2019 from 175 down to 155. Yeah, so that's what it started with back in yeah, shortly after, I guess this was the release of it, but yeah, so that's what's killing me. I don't know why it's not killing the mercenaries, but or the anybody else. But so what we're gonna do is we're gonna try at least knock out the spiders and then go somewhere else in the zone, I think is what the plan is. So I'm gonna get back to my campfire and we'll go from there. Now, one thing I just thought of, I can cast this on the group here. So places a protective Aegis on your group and absorbs 20% of the incoming dot damage up to 71,000 before dissipating. Does not consume a Peridot, but you need one to redo it. So this should take the damage of that down a little bit. We'll see. Did he even get it? There it is, right up there. All right, perfect. So, if we keep that on, that's... What are you doing? Oh my god, you zoned out. They all zoned out. Everybody went one way and they... Alright, so what we're gonna do is try this again. Come on, fall down. There you go. Where's the druid? And we're going to kill these, but now that we know that they cast that, I should be able to purge it off with purification. And I do have this dot thing here. And when I get that on me, I can just switch the druid to healing more. And I think that might help out a little bit with that. So we'll see what happens. Like that's, you know, now we know. See if I can get him. Come on. There we go. And I'm gonna do mantle. Alright, so just gotta kind of keep an eye out over here, right? If we see that necromantic touch, we should be able to purge it off. And or heal more. This is crazy. I'm gonna like double check everything. I wish I could... I wish that the dots, or like the negative effects and the positive effects were in different windows. Like that would be a huge UI change for the game that would make things a little bit easier to figure out where things are, right? Because I got junk over here I gotta look out for. I got junk over here I gotta look out for. And it's just a bit much at times. I'd rather have one bar I can just put in the middle that is all the negative, all the negative things. Alright, so far so good. We didn't get hit by it. I think it's only these and the skeletons that cast it. I could only find one named mob that has that spell assigned to it. These do not even have it assigned to it on Alakazam, so that is something of interest, I guess. Go, let's get Blessing back up. Alright, we got him down. Alright. It's just, you know, with this dot shield thing from the enchanter, I think it'll just make things a little bit cleaner. At least give me a little bit more reaction time, I suppose. 'Cause I guess that's what I really need right now. It's more time to be able to figure out what I need to do. There we go. Let's get this guy down and turn off top. At least I know that the mage pet is pretty godly at this point. Even at 109, he's just like, whatever, I'm good. Good, I'm good. You need me to tank this for you? Yeah. I'm just a level 106 or 107 air pet. What was that? Alright. Okay. The real problem is if I'm under 155,000 hit points when I get the effect on me, right? So that could be an issue. But the druid is casting remote heal and repeal, so that should, in theory, always have me quasi high up. There we go. All right. We just can't get relaxed. We can't get too relaxed because this is could go south at any second, right? Any second can go south. And hopefully it's just these mobs and we can avoid them. I didn't see anything else to cast it. But 3 ticks of 155k, that would kill anybody. So oh, yeah, thank you for the root there. Alright, so I don't think these have anything that will kill us, but you never know. So we just need 5 more spiders. And then we can invis up, I think, to the gargoyles. And avoid like all these, everything else that's down here. I think that's probably going to be the best course of action, honestly. Now, our resists are at 865 right now, and there is I think a 50-point increase I can get from doing the trials in, what are they called? Omens of War, I believe. Omens of War, Gates of Discord. Yeah, he's at 895, because he's a heroic character, so I guess 40 points maybe? I don't know. There's more. There's an opportunity to get more. Maybe it's 30. I think it's 30 is the number. I'm just not even thinking very well here. But I think doing that gives you a higher resist cap. Plus the Dragons of Norrath, I believe, raids give you a higher cap. Since Holdredge isn't a heroic character, I leveled him from level 1. He doesn't have any of those. So that's something we're going to go back and do at some point, to kind of increase our buff cap and to get this character raid ready, right? Like that's my goal, is to at least see some of the raids. with this character, but if I can't get him in a raid, I'll have to do a persona on him to get a raid worthy character. Alright, we're gonna lull that thing. Of course, yes. Yes, and I can't even see you. Because, yes, that is so fair, right? Like this fake bridge, this fake geometry, right? I don't know. I think in the old version it's not fake geometry, it's a part of the zone. But here it's just like some object placed there on the map. Hence they can go inside of it, you can't see them. Alright. Let's keep going. What we at here? 6 of 10. I can barely even read that. That is so bad. So we only have to kill 5 orcs and then 10 gargoyles. So that should be a piece of cake, honestly. I just don't know where the orcs are. I've kind of been trying to look over the map and see if I can see something that sounds like an orc's name, but I have not had any luck, so let's see here. Let's try the Brewall map, maybe. Yeah, the Brewall map doesn't even have the same named Sunken Garden. I think they spawn up where the sorcerer spawns, so I think that'll be it's pretty deep in. It's past the gargoyles, so if I'm not mistaken, there's like a area up there, and I think we did that. I think I've done this before with my necromancer. I did a video for it, but I'm not 100% sure. Go get a mod rod. Two little shroom guys just doing their business. Doing their business. So besides the massive proc damage, it's not too bad. Like, I mean, we're getting hit for, you know, it feels like 5,000 more. So it's not too terrible. We just don't have an in-era tanking weapon, so that is problematic in its own. But eventually we should get one. If we get 115, we'll get one. If we get one to drop, we'll get one. So either way. There we go. I'm almost considering like using a real so I remember the healer curing, because they do, right? They do cure at 115 and 120. They will cure Restless Ice. But for some reason, I found a forum post on the main forums. It kind of says, for some reason, at 110 through 114, they don't have a cure spell in their spell lineup. But at 115 they do, and at 120 they do. So I am remembering right that they cure, but they cure at max level. They don't cure at the in-betweens. So I don't know. I've considered throwing a cleric to the mix, or at least bring my shaman. Bring my shaman in, and then have a druid and a shaman healing instead of the mercenary, which, you know, that could be a viable option. And then it's just a matter of, you know, trying that out. Like, the shaman would add some more damage and lots of healing. And then the druid's healing. I mean, there could be some good synergy there for sure. But just come on. I don't want to box more than 4, but if we need a real healer to proceed and the druid can't cut it, we will add one. Because we need to do all the content in the game. And I think it's just pushing this tier 2 stuff's the only difficult part, but we'll see. Alright. There's one right here. Go. Good. I'm considering falling back to Ring of Scale to kind of do some progression in Ring of Scale to kind of speed up the leveling of the mage. Something I've strongly considered because he's obviously going to get more hit experience per kill in Ring of Scale because it's closer to his level 1. 2, it's going to be faster to kill the mobs, right? Like, we're spending almost all our mana like on one mob here. And Ring of Scale would be easier. Empires of Kunark was like mostly like blue to me, so I think when I hit 114 on Holdredge, if the gnome mage isn't 111, we are gonna have to do whatever we can because I want to do the missions. That's my goal after I finish all the partisans and mercenaries. So, and I don't want to do the partisans and mercenaries until he's, the partisans until he's 111, so he gets the actual good experience. I don't want him being 114 when I get to Terra Lucklin, right? I want them all 115 at the same time, so a little bit of work there that's going to be required, but we'll see. There we go. Working pretty good now. Now that we're kind of aware of these insta-kill kind of mechanics, it's sort of nice. Alright, is this going to be like a death trap right over here? Perfected invisibility. Alright, there's one there and one there. There's one there. How do I get out of here? Alright. Oh, you son of a gun. Jeez. That guy hits hard. Where is he? He's still targeted on me. I don't know where he went though. Of course, teleport's behind me. There we go. Let's get him slowed and let's get him cooked. Alright, so this is the last spider. Then we can move up to the gargoyles. So I'll run the mage up, find a safe spot to call a hero, and kind of do it that way. Everybody else needs to med up anyway, so in theory work out pretty well. Hopefully there's nothing to season Invis Undead along the way. I think there is a few named up. I see red on the tracking, so that's a named. I think that's a named. I don't know about any of these other ones, but that will be a potential issue because the names will see Invis, right? So if I can't get past them, I can't get past them. And if they have that same mechanic where they do extreme damage, I don't feel happy. Go. I'll probably double invis the mage so that he can do that, but I mean, truth be told, his pet should be able to like tank anything that attacks me and keep, well, he doesn't have a healer mercenary, which is probably something I need to add, but there we go. Just massive hit points on these things. Is that 2 spiders? Like, my eyes are being a little weird. I guess it's like ghosting weird. Like the back legs look like there's another spider right there. He's just inside my model. There we go. 10%. Totally out of mana on everybody, except for the enchanter. Just can't seem to burn her mana fast enough. Alright, done. We got 141 platinum and 0.08% experience. Don't you feel good about yourself now? Alright, so I need to med, and I'm going to run the mage up to the top and see if there's a fine place to call a hero, but ideally I am going to get him probably, like, I think this is the area. I'm probably going to get him like right around this fake wall right here that leads into the ice hunt, the kobolds, and then we'll go from there. All right, I'm on the other side. This is crazy. All right, where am I at? I'm right here. So I went through the ice pause. None of this stuff saw through Invis Undead. We're right here at the that's where the Invis wall over there is, to the back side of the ice pause. We're skipping right past all of them, and we're gonna go right here. So I'm gonna call a hero, everybody. I don't know if that guy over there is gonna aggro me or not due to my level, because he is a little bit lower level, but we should be able to get everybody right here. Perfect. All right, and there we go. All right, so we need to kill 10 gargoyles. There are these 2 mobs here, there's 2 mobs there, and then there's 4 mobs over there down the hall. Let's see here. Perfected is undead. So if I just kind of like run like this, right, there's these 2. Oh my god, how did I get attacked? Balefire. I literally ran my mage all the way through there with Invis Undead, so something is just not playing nice with me today. So back to the drawing board. All right, I literally spawned in and I got attacked. I can't even do anything. I'm probably gonna cut it out, but right before this, I had run my paladin down the hallway here to kind of demonstrate how to die in Everquest. But I was also trying to show, you know, like the mobs that we're gonna pull. And turns out, right there, that gargoyle, he is seeing Viz. And when I ran my mage down the hall, he was double invised with C Invis and, I mean not C Invis, Invis Undead, Invis Alive. So I made the mistake of just thinking I could go for it and ran down the hall and aggroed everything and died. I'll probably cut it out just because it's just a waste of time, but yeah, so it's just funny. And then I campfired back to right here where my other characters are, and somehow this lost peasant decided to restless ice me, and here we are fighting 2 mobs I didn't think to fight, but I was able to get my my defensive up quick enough that I'm fine. I don't even know what just knocked me back there. Go, but it's all undead, so it's not too bad. So we got restless ice again. I'm gonna splash. Oh, it gets it down to 2. Radiant Curie. Radiant Curie. Let's just go ahead and go to that. Radiant Cure, please. There we go. It's a 60 charges on that curse or whatever it is. Radiant Cure almost, I mean Splash almost got it. Hopefully the level 116 Splash will be able to just like totally wipe that out. So that would be nice for when I come back to farm here. There we go. So we need to kill at this point 9 more after this guy gargoyles. The trick is down this hall there's a few, and there's like 4 of them, so I'm gonna have to use some lull action to kind of do that, deal with them. I'm gonna try to keep the group right here in this hallway. I like went over to my computer to cast all my buffs for my out of group characters, right? And nothing attacked, nothing roamed, so I think this is a relatively safe spot, right here at this hallway, right after the ice boss. Seems safe. I don't know if it actually is, but it feels safe. I don't feel it's like my safe space. I don't feel in danger here unless you walk like beyond where the druid's standing. And you're dead, because it's not safe over there. There we go. Gosh. Alright, now we got a little room to breathe here, so right where that campfire is relatively safe. Over that way is the ice paws. You can kind of see their ice paw hut right there. So, alright, so the way we're going to do this is I'm going to group invis, and then I'm going to group invis undead, and I'm going to make my enchanter come down here. There is ice here, so you will see how I'm sliding. That is a problem, and it is kind of how this works, so it is unfortunate. There is ice right here, so it makes it hard to cast. Nigh impossible to cast, right? So, Silent Mind. We're going to Silent Mind this guy. And I think I got that one over there. Silent Mind him. Or whatever it's called now. It's not Silent Mind anymore. Run you back up there. I got a few seconds before this wears off. We're going to pull this guy and come up here. Start stunning him. Get him slowed. There we go. Alright, perfect. So, it's just a little bit of work, right? I don't know the aggro range on those things, but just a little bit of work to get them. And then, if we can get all 4 of them killed before these 2 spawn, we will move on the other side of the door. Because it's easier on the other side of the door. There we go. Let's get these guys down. These are worth 0.3 experience per at 109, and almost nothing at 113. So, and this is hard content. Like I know I'm dying and all that, right? Like this is tier 2. This is pretty hard compared to, you know, Great Divide or something like that. So, you know, that's, you know, just something to put out there, right? This is like difficult for me to do. Let's see here. Because I know I've gotten a few videos, a few comments on videos where people have said, you know, they can come to these upper tier zones and they're just getting destroyed and stuff like that. And you know, that's what happens. Like I don't plan on cutting a lot of my deaths out. Just that one, because it was just like stupid, but I'm talking about it. So like this isn't easy. It's easier with, you know, the way I'm what I'm boxing, but it's definitely not easy. Now, a Shadow Knight tank would probably have a better time, because since they have all the self-heals and stuff, they can kind of... Their rotation is healing, right? My rotation is not healing. My rotation is stunning and, you know, the other nukes and stuff. So that difference there between the Shadow Knight and the Paladin is a big thing, right? Now, some of my Paladin abilities do heal me, but it is nothing like loading up, you know, 6 life taps on a Shadow Knight and just being like, lol, good luck killing me, ha ha ha, you know, it's completely different. But it's definitely more fun. Alright, I don't think I need a Vis Undead for these guys. Alright, whoa, 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 stop, stop, stop. It's not what I want you to do. Alright, so we want to silent mind you. We're going to silent mind you. I can say a silent mind, but it's serene mind. I think the last tier was silent. Alright. Slidey slide on the ice. This is the one we want. Of course, instantaneous restless ice, and we got 2 of them. Alright. Mantle. Jeez. Mars gift. Let's just do a gift of mana, or whatever right now. Get that going. Radiant Cure. I don't have purification up. Shield Flash. Sincere Touch. Alright, we're good. We're good. I think I got it mezzed. Oh god, still? Alright, let's get all the debuffs on here. There we go. Restless Ice is gone. The other guy's not losing health, so I'm assuming he's mezzed because of that. Because he'll be taking damage shield damage. Alright. And let's do preservation. And I did find out that I was looking at the AAs. There is an AA that actually extends the time on preservation. So that is fantastic. There we go. That should just keep us good. Like now that, you know, I have the Druid doing Spirit of Wood and all that stuff going out, right? So that extra healing just, I mean, now that you see we're not even, this just keeps us full life. It's almost a cheat code, really. There we go. Let's make sure Lodestar's on there. Because it will break Mez. And I already lost track. Alright, we got that again. Let's do that. Go to the Druid. Wild Tender. Breeze. Oh my god, there's 2 charges left on it. Oh my gosh. Alright, you need to do a Mez. You need a stun, and you need a cure. Alright. It did not cure it though. There we go. We got rid of 60 charges that time. Oh my god, we got it again. Oh my gosh. Just a fact of life at this point. I can't cure it fast enough. Oh my god. Splash work. Alright, let's get this guy. He's an angry gargoyle. We need what? 3 of these, so 4. Almost done. 6 more after this. No, I just noticed the mercenary is not doing anything because she's on passive. Why was she on passive? This whole time is all my DPS. Oh, good, 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 good. I'm gonna do a Mars Salvation. 36k, but it was inside of a triple for 2430. Oh god. This is oh my god. Just Restless is just aggressive. I'd probably never notice it honestly if I wasn't if I didn't put the sound effect on there. I probably would just like, why am I taking damage? Why? It's more, you know, it's a little bit, you know, when you don't have like as much healing output as I got going on right now, it's pretty bad, but damn. Alright, I need a med break since I've been splashing so much. It's killing me. So we're gonna do that, and we'll be back. Alright, I'm gonna call this episode here. We're almost done. One more episode we'll be able to knock out this zone. But I just died again, trying to pull a gargoyle and then sliding on the floor, and it just didn't work out very well in my favor. So I'm gonna go level my mage because I want to start doing some other stuff, and I want to get him to 111. So I'm gonna focus on that in between, and it's just mostly gonna be me killing probably endless stuff in over there or in Eastern Waste or Great Divide until he is 111, and then I'm gonna go back and redo all the mercenary progression stuff that he needs for TOV, and then we will either do Grickler or Velketor's Labyrinth Part 2. We'll see. But I need some time to level, so it's gonna just take a little bit. It should be seamless. I have so many episodes recorded right now that by the time he is 111, I still will have a million more episodes going. So you won't notice it, but I'm going to take a few days to level them up and focus on that. So thank you very much for watching, and please have a fantastic day.